Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading for April 10th to the 16th. This is for Scorpio, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific with your reading. I do this, Scorpio, because I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it's been used for thousands of years. It's had major influence on divination, including tarot. And every tarot card is assigned an astrological element or a ruling planet, so we go really deep when the two are combined. So, Scorpio, this week, oh my goodness. Ooh, it is going to be a great week. It's going to be a great week. Not only is April one of the best months of the year, if you saw my monthly forecast, you know that April 11th, the sun is conjuncting Jupiter. What does that mean? That is the best, luckiest day of the year. Not even of the week or the month or of the year. Okay. Now, what makes this really interesting is that we're coming out of a new moon in Aries. Okay. The sun conjuncting Jupiter on April 11th is in Aries. And next week, we have a new moon solar eclipse in Aries. It is very rare to have two new moons back to back in the same sign. And it's sandwiching this best, luckiest day of the year. A lot of activity in Aries. This is in your sixth house of your everyday activities. Listen, you got a lot of luck. You got a lot of luck, and things have been really good for you. And with Mercury having gone into Taurus last week, oh my goodness. I mean, you're probably getting really serious about partnerships, all right? Relationships, maybe thinking about that, maybe popping the question, maybe taking your relationship to the next level. And this also includes career as well, all right? So I really love the aspects. And then on Monday, Venus is going into Gemini, and that's awesome. So I want you to be social. Please be social. Go out there. Venus in Gemini is all about being social and having fun and letting your hair down. Long hair, no hair. It's also just mental stimulation. There could be moments where you are curious about new things. All right. So I really love that. And we're coming out of that full moon in Libra. That was in your 12th house. So you could feel a lot of it empowered now. You could have enrooted some things that you knew just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to get rid of this, or there's this new path that I belong on, and I'm gonna do everything I can to be on it. So really love this week. I really love this week for you. All right, Scorpio. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading for April 10th to April 16th. Again, this is for Scorpio, Sun, and Rising. And like I always say, if you're new to my channel, I leave all the key descriptions, right? All the key astrological dates in the description box if you do want to follow along. All right, so Scorpio, like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It is, in my opinion, the best spread to give a good overview. And if we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Secondly, Scorpio, I love you. You're amazing. Thanks so much for being here. Y'all, you have no idea. Come on. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful, especially because, I just celebrated my 1 year anniversary on YouTube. So it's very, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So I really do appreciate it. Now, Scorpio, everything that I said earlier, okay, it's all here. It's all here. It's all here. This is incredible. Incredible. I said that, this is, the luckiest day of the year is this week. You have a lot of luck on your side. I talked about empowerment. Let's get to it. You got the moon, okay? It came up in your past, all right? So remember when I said you probably had moments where you wanted to, get rid of things that were, that full moon in Libra was in your 12th house, your subconscious, your, the past, right? Hidden enemies, all of that, right? You just got the moon, okay? So this is, you can see that little crayfish there. That's you. All right. That's you. It's like you have to go through these two towers, right? For enlightenment. The moon is, this card is ruled by Pisces, but the moon is all about intuition. You're so intuitive. You're such an intuitive sign. All right. And so that full moon in Libra was probably really good for you and empowered you. Okay, it really did. And it's you can see the dualities here. We can talk about this card for days on end, but at the end of the day, with it coming up in your past and what's in the heart of your spread. I love this for you, okay? Because a lot of y'all have faced your fears, okay? A lot of y'all have overcome your fears. A lot of y'all have started moving forward in this new direction, and I love that. I love that. All right, now here's what you've got in the heart of your spread. You got the Seven of Cups. All right, so what this means is this is kind of like the theme of the week, and you can see he's being gifted all these different opportunities, and you could find that for yourself this week as well. All right, but the one message is you see that they're all very different. All the cups are very different here. Okay, seven is desire. It's all about desire, and in the tree of life, it's ruled by Venus, right? And so it's Venus is in Gemini, so it is that. Remember what I said, that mental stimulation, but there could be a lot of things you want this week. Just focus on the thing that you really, really want, all right? The thing that you really, really, really want. Because I say this is the card of illusion and delusion, and it really is just saying, listen, be careful what you wish for, because some of those things may not be what you want, all right? Especially coming after the moon, all right? So really know what you want at this point. Put all your energy, your heart and soul toward that one thing that you want to come to fruition, and then you can bring everything else in, okay? It's more like just, it's like prioritizing, but also being focused, right? Especially because all this activity in Aries, all right, is happening in your sixth house of your daily activities, what affects you daily, all right? And this does include, work. It includes labor. It also includes your health as well, all right? So know what you want and put all your heart and soul toward it, all right? That one thing. You did get the Six of Swords in your challenge area. So some of y'all still may be feeling a little bit like moving toward this week. There's still the big message that's coming through is like a sting. Okay, there could have been something that happened last week or just recently, all right, especially with the moon again coming up in your past, something that you had to face that was like a little bit of anxiety or fear or whatnot, and you may have overcome it. But with the fact that now you have the Seven of Cups in the heart of your spread with the Six of Swords challenging it, there still could be like a sort of sting about something that we're gonna have to leave, right? We're gonna have to move forward from, especially because I want you to see something here. You see the swords are still in the boat, okay? The swords that you don't need, the swords, remember, it's the mental suit, right? Things up here, the swords that you don't need, leave them back on shore. Only bring the swords that you know that will empower you, that you can learn from, continue to learn from, right? They're moving. Look, out of the turbulent waters here toward what I call the promised land. Look how crystal clear the water is from. It's like smooth sailing from this moment forward, but it came in your challenge area. So I want you to have that moment to let go of anything that may be holding you back, all right? Anything that may be holding you back, especially up here, okay? A lot of it, like the big message is this fear of the future, of what's to come, okay? Maybe there's some things that you don't want to regret something, or you may be thinking that you're making the wrong decision, but again, no, that intuition, okay, really strong, and knowing exactly what you want, all right? It's just right here, okay? The moon with the intuition, knowing exactly what you want, all right? That's what's going to help you move forward, all right? That's what's going to help you really move forward. And you did get the Page of Pentacles, all right? This is amazing. I love that it came in your crown, all right? So it looks like you are looking for something new, and it's something that you want to really like grow, and if you're here for a career, something you want to monetize too. It could be like you're looking for a new job or a new passion project, maybe even launching a side hustle, whatnot. But Pentacles are, money and wealth, but it's also our physical reality, okay? So this is really great. I really love this for you, that you have this, and it's showing that you do want to move forward. And the fact that you got the Wheel of Fortune, the card of luck, and the root of your spread, you're fine. You're fine. The only thing that honestly, the only thing, based on your spread that would hold you back would be yourself, okay? So have those moments that you need to have. Here's one other thing I'm going to point out is that Mercury did go into Taurus, and, that is in your seventh house, like I said, of partnerships, okay? So a lot of y'all could have come into new partnerships. A lot of y'all could be thinking about taking your partnership to the next level. But even still, this is Taurus, all right? Page, earthbound, Pentacles, earthbound, but very Taurus energy here. And it's all about learning how to monetize that pentacle, all right, and invest in that pentacle. And when I say invest, remember your physical reality, investment in a relationship, investment in family, investment in career. It's what resonates with you. But you got the Wheel of Fortune, the card of luck, divine intervention. Remember, I said on Tuesday the sun is conjuncting Jupiter. This card is ruled by Jupiter. All right, so a lot of y'all will feel some luck this week. A lot of luck. I mean, this is the card of luck, right? Jupiter is a planet of luck and good fortune and prosperity, and it's there you go. I mean, there you go. It can't get any more crystal clear. And this is in the root of your spread. So a lot of y'all are feeling it. You will feel it this week. A lot of y'all will want it this week, okay? And use it again to empower yourself to move forward, all right? Use it. Take advantage of this. It's really great. I mean, you can even see here, Scorpio, you're here, okay? You see the 4 fixed signs in the corners of the world, all right? In the corners of the wheel. You're a fixed sign, and you're here, and this is all that stability. You're looking for that stability, and with a lot of luck, for that stability in your life, for this new direction, okay? And even things that you're just passionate about. One other thing I'm going to point out is, speaking of luck, because this is a week of luck, look at the wheel. You can see the word tarot, but then flip it. You see Torah, all right? The book of law. And then flip it again. You see Rhoda, Latin for wheel. I mean, come on. This card, which is fate and luck and prosperity. I mean, like, what are the chances of that, right? That is fated, all right? This is, you're good, all right? Now, if you also want to think about 10, this is game changing. Entering this new chapter in your life, all right? Game changing, like your life is changing, all right? And then lastly, if you want to think about the fact Jupiter rules this card, Jupiter, if the planet up there, listen, its gravitational mass is so huge, it's prevented asteroids and meteors from hitting our comet or planet for millions of years, all right? Now, talk about luck. I mean, you're golden, because boom, look what you got in your future. The Emperor, the ruler of your own destiny. Now, what's really interesting, this is a very powerful week. This is an empowering week. And this card has shown up in a lot of readings, okay? And there's a good reason why. I mean, this is, again, ruler of his own destiny, all right? He calls the shots. He makes the calls. Now, I want you to think about the fact that, sure, power and authority here, right? Ruler of your own destiny. Think about the word authority. I'm a nerd word, so let's take it back, all right? Etymological root, author, okay? So it really is, be the author of your own story, and it's in your future. It looks like you'll be fine. It looks like you'll be making the right decision. It looks like you know what you want, and you have all this luck, and and some of y'all are hoping for this luck this week as well. But as long as you put that energy toward the things that you really, really want, and manifest it, you're golden. You have the Emperor in your future, again, ruled by Aries, and there's so much Aries activity, okay, in your 6th house, everyday activities, your daily routines. I love this for you, all right? Now, let's get to your stuff. Scorpio, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I love hearing from you. And if you're not a commenter, if you don't like, which is fine. I love emojis. Emojis bring a smile to my face. Secondly, if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. You really make my day. I wouldn't be here without you. So I'm very grateful. Lastly, you see the sun that just came through? You see that? All that sunlight? If that's not a sign, I don't know what it is. You are completely protected here. You are completely protected. The first card in your staff, you got the Ace of Cups. Now, I always say, think about the last time something brought you so much joy, intense joy, that it brought you to tears, okay? Brought you to tears. You're looking for another one of those moments, and you can have it, okay? You can have it, all right? There could be a lot of that already happening this week. Some of y'all may be feeling it. This is all 5 senses overflowing, all right? All those emotions. I love this. We say that Ace of Cups is the heart of tarot, all right? So this is just that rapturous, intense joy and pleasure. This is nirvana. This is, elation, euphoria, like to a whole other level, like all your emotions, just like all the feels. Scorpio, this is so you, by the way. I love this for you. And then in your external factors area, you did get the sun. All right. So the fact that you got the sun and you got Jupiter. Remember, the sun is conjuncting Jupiter this week. This is possibly like your luckiest week. It's been since I've been doing your readings. Like, this is insane. This is one of your best weekly readings. Now, the sun, optimism, opportunity. I mean, this is like this. What does the sun do? Right? Shines light. Right? It shines light. Light is so good, and then it shines light in all those dark shadows of your life. It just clears them out. All right. And the sun also, hey, not only the most significant symbol, right, in tarot, but the most powerful thing in the world. We're alive because of the sun. Our solar system exists in this because of the sun. And if you really want to go there, Scorpio, because I explained Jupiter, think about the sun. All right. We know that there are billions of galaxies out there, and 80 to 90% of them are made of star clusters, okay, and star systems. A lot of them like binary star systems, which is it's so cool to think about. But we are a solar system, okay? We have a sun. We're an anomaly. That's how special the sun is. And it came in your external factors area. You're completely protected. You're going to have so much abundance in your life. This is all about abundance. You see the naked child on the white horse with a red banner. That's victory. That's, like I said, long hair, no care. You're fully protected. Pure, a lot of purity here. A lot of vibrations, like raising your energy levels. All right. You can even see it coming from the sun. The vibrations coming from the sun. This is your glory. This is your best week. I mean, like, yeah, I don't. Let's just keep going. All right, I love this. Okay, so you did get the Eight of Pentacles, which is really great because it comes in a part of your spread where it's like you're going toward your legacy now. Okay, and that's kind of like your biggest hope right now is everything that you've worked hard for, everything that you've like put blood, sweat, and tears, and heart and soul into. This is him. Look how hard working he is. He's so talented, but, red pants for passion and power. He removed himself from the village to be, laser focused on building his legacy, on, eventually like getting to the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, this is glorious. So keep your head in the game. Keep your eyes on the prize. You're golden. I mean, it is like the biggest thing you want is this perfect world, right? And that relates to, like, again, this is very money and wealth related because they are pentacles. But remember what I said, physical reality. So anything like within your orbit, okay? But also wealth does come in a lot of other forms, right? Wealth in career, wealth in family, wealth in relationships. And lastly, you got the Three of Wands. I call this the green light card. This is like you ready to just go out there to explore, to bring in this new change into your life, to import, export, meet people, get things moving. Like, this is ruled again by Aries, all right? So you listen, this is so synchronotic with what's happening astrologically, but the fact that you got the Three of Wands and your final outcome, the green light card, ready to go, all right? Ready to go. There's something new that it's like you're pursuing it. And you're going to feel so empowered. You have the full abundance of the sun. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Like, again, in the heart of your spread, you have the Seven of Cups. So remember, know what you want and then put all your energy toward it. Put all your passion toward it. And the things that may be holding you back, the things that you might be a little fearful about, or even like causing self-doubt, do what you can to use that to empower you instead of hold you back, right? It's all about, especially because the moon is in your past, don't let the past dictate your future, okay? Because look at your future. Boom. Boom. Reminding you, you've got Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups. Final outcome, Three of Wands. You're amazing. Scorpio, I love you so much. This is possibly your best weekly reading in a pretty long time. You've had some really good readings. and I've been very excited for you. I've been very excited for you. Especially because like this also like I mean I think that if you're a subscriber, you know I have a lot of friends and that are Scorpios, and I'm just so happy for them. This is just amazing. This is amazing. So thanks so much for tuning in. Next week is a big week. Remember, we have that big eclipse next week. Big eclipse, and all that, and then the sun going into Taurus. Huge, huge, huge. Especially because it's in your seventh house of partnerships. All right, Scorpio, thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.